Yo, yo, yo.
Baby.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's good? What's going on?
We're back.
We try to be as positive as possible.
As always.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome again.
Loyal.
To another episode of Awesome Thoughts.
Your awesome podcast.
You know, trying to be the distraction. If you don't know by now, there's a whole lot of stuff going on in South Africa.
Countries shutting down.
And it's insane.
Things burning down.
So we're praying for the country. We're hoping for, some light at the end of the tunnel to get there faster than normal. Because damn, we never expected this,
Yeah, we never expected it.
We never expected it, honestly. But we're hoping for the best, guys. But within this whole thing, we come back and we're like, let's try and look within, each other and
because life
focus
is too
on
short.
our life. Exactly, life is too
with
short.
What is going on now?
Life is
either
short,
somebody's in prison, somebody's dead.
Exactly, yeah.
If you see someone posting a picture of someone these days, you don't just go. You already know it's a RIP. You don't just post your friend like, my friend is looking nice, your best friend never.
It's very terrible.
Don't do those captions no more these days. You just see that picture there, you just know.
I mean, I went online and like within 3 different platforms, people are out here wishing people farewell, sending people goodbye,
You just see a name trending on Twitter, just know
like people are out here passing away like it's nobody's business, whether it's the COVID or whether it's
else, but it makes
violence
you realize
or it's just natural causes. It's just like, wow, like people are perishing and
yes, it's things
we need
bad.
to appreciate the ones in front of us.
And that's when you realize. With what's going on, the lockdown.
Yeah.
Firstly, with lockdown, it made you appreciate going out whenever you had a chance.
Yeah.
Because you used to think, I'm an indoor person, but every once in a while, I do like to go out, and then they take that shit away. Then you realize, no,
because
you know what?
Basically, once in a while, even if it's, you might say you're an indoor person. I mostly stay within the indoors.
Yeah.
But like, I'd be out there,
Exactly. And
even if I'm taking a walk by myself, that's me indoors because I'm in my own zone.
Occasional drink. I don't drink alcohol all the time. Occasional drink. Lockdown came, locked all the alcohol. Now you find yourself looking for alcohol in scary places.
Because it's those.
You start realizing how much you appreciate that once in a while dosage.
It's like those things that you don't count. It's just like, when you drink in the house, it's not the same as drinking outside.
Yeah, until you can't do it. Now you start realizing this is actually very nice, which is actually what brings us to today's topic, quality time, because most people did get time to meet their real partners during lockdown, because now there's no alcohol, there's no friends, there's nobody. It's a lockdown,
you got
national
to know
lockdown,
each
level
other.
5. Nobody going out. It's only you guys facing each other day in, day out. You have to deal with the person's real characters without the disguise of other things.
Like I said, now you got to know each other.
Yes, you got to know each other. You spent some quality time. It was forced, but it was quality time that made you come to a decision. There are relationships which didn't make it past that. Rest in peace to those relationships. And then there's other relationships that made it through lockdown that actually got stronger.
Yeah,
when we started seeing people posting their people now, like you.
So this is the person.
So you started realizing who's for you during that time, because it's a pandemic, but at the same time, it's a time to spend quality time with that one person that you gave a shot, or you decided to give a shot. Then it comes that they open the country again, then niggas start running wild again. Because the clubs are open, we're not coming home as we used to now.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
I saw someone praying for level 5 saying, guys, I miss my husband. Can the president look at the country again? Because she was quality time, guys. Quality time is best.
Story. I know of this woman who's like, she was very appreciative of lockdown. Because her husband used to be the person who actually, not used to be, is the person who enjoys to have his drink, you know, hard liquor, not these, small beers and still, no, the hot stuff, as they would call it. You know what I'm saying? So he's that type of person, you see. So when lockdown came, she's like, oh, thank God, they locked down the things. Maybe now you can start thinking straight. She comes, she's like, oh my gosh, this guy is saying things that I've never heard in my life. Now, when things start opening up again.
I went back.
Exactly. He went back. You know what I'm saying? But here's the funny part, because recently we just got put into like some emergency lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Which has now been extended again because
for another 2 weeks.
Another 2 weeks again. So, but within that, in the beginning of that shutdown or that extended lockdown, she came back and she's like, she was annoyed because she's like, well, they cut the alcohol. But because we've been through this a lot of times, we've maneuvered and created connections, to get to the levels. And so the person probably got to the levels and she's like, how the hell is he still drunk? Because they shut the stuff down, but nigga is still drunk. Like, I was so pissed, and I'm just like, oh man, you're gonna be pissed for too many times because people out here have tactics you don't even know how. I mean, going back to what's going on now, people looted stores.
I mean, we got Google. Google teaches you everything.
You're gonna be sold a lot of stuff.
So, but it all shows in one that quality time.
Yeah.
Quality time is important.
It is.
Because as much as you can see, it's a pandemic. People are supposed to complain. But someone is celebrating that finally I get to spend time with my husband.
You know what?
Finally.
I get to be with my wife.
Finally I get to be
family,
with my wife. And she's not going with girls' night out.
Exactly,
Now your phone is not ringing because those other guys also are sitting with their wives at home. So, everybody's just like, you know what? It's you and your person for now.
See, TikTok came and within it coming, right? A lot of couples, became closer. I guess
they made it a hobby.
Yeah, because now we're doing things together. And
which is good.
At the end of the day, if you're good enough, and you're liked well enough, it can actually become a lifestyle for you.
Oh, did you see so many couple things open during lockdown?
A lot of them opened, and some
comedies,
of them closed.
Couple.
I'm sorry,
true
but it's
story,
the truth,
Story.
Some of them opened and some of them closed.
I saw there is couple comedies now. I saw a hashtag couples comedy, and it's funny, interesting.
Yeah.
Then there is couples TikTok where couples is doing their things. I don't know. Some people do adult stuff. I don't know if there's couple videos also.
Couple swingers.
Yeah. Whatever that is. A lot of couple. It means that at least spending quality time can teach you to appreciate the person you have.
Yeah.
And in most cases, you will find that the person that you are with is a different version of yourself, probably a male version or female version of yourself. So basically, you guys are the same. So it's actually easy for you to actually conquer and achieve whatever you want to. But for you to realize that you need to spend quality time. Yes, we get mad when somebody starts blowing up your phone, calling you non-stop because you're not answering, you're busy with other people.
Oh, you're so clingy.
Those are just signals that I just need quality time.
You.
It's not about being clingy, because trust me,
I miss you.
If you spend enough time with them, they can allow you to go wherever you want, whenever you want to, because whenever they need you, you are there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So quality time, it is, people can't really say, not everybody can tell you that we need to spend quality time, but they will give you signals, signs that will show you that, this person is trying, to spend more time with me. But if you don't see it, like, you will probably think maybe they're trying to hold me down, to stop me from my game.
Okay.
But if you really look deep down into it, quality time is a lot of advantages to it, because it can also make you realize you don't really need a lot of people. Reason being, example, when you are with your person, let's say for example you go out, you go for a weekend away, it's a full weekend, right? Or a holiday or two. You're spending quality time. You didn't initiate any conversations on WhatsApp or Facebook.
Yeah.
Go in and check how many people texted you because they missed you.
Okay, that is deep. That is deep.
Huh?
There's a lot of things you said there that, the things are still floating in the clouds. Even the cloud is trying to fix up my thoughts. But, I mean, for me, quality time it's important because not only do you realize that, okay, life is short and, we need to appreciate the people we're with and those who are in front of us when they are. But it's also a thing where you realize that, as I was saying, I kept saying, you learn the person again. Because, I mean, we're always evolving, we're always growing. We're not going to be the same person that you met back then. Yes, the tendencies may still be there, but I'm not exactly that person anymore because I'm growing up. I'm seeing something different, and you are as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but it all comes to the fact that quality time. Do we make time to be together? You know what I'm saying? Because it's possible to, get caught up in life and responsibility and adulting. Let's just call it adulting. One time.
Adulting 101.
And I mean, there's a thing now. Let's just get it straight. First of all, there's a difference between being of age and being an adult. You know what I'm saying? Because being of age means that, okay, you're legal to do whatever, which is drink,
but
party,
you're not adulting
whatever.
or nothing.
But adulting means you doing the shit that you have to do
as an adult.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Pay your own bills.
You paying your bills. You got, if you got kids, you making sure their fees is paid, they're fed, they got clothes on their back.
If you're black, you make sure you pay your black tax and all that.
You're doing the things that
That's
you're
part
supposed
of
to
adulting,
do.
guys.
You got insurance, you got all these things to make sure
policies,
that whatever happens, you're sorted. That's what being an adult is.
Medical aid and all those things.
But to get there, there's a growing process. There's that phase, and we need to understand that we grow and we change. But within that, quality time plays a big role because that's where you learn my growth. That's where you learn how I've changed, if I've changed.
And also, yes, if you have changed, I will know why you have changed from spending quality time.
Exactly.
We don't want people saying there is a stranger in my house. Stranger in your house where when you live there?
Hey.
Where were you looking? I come here every day. I take off my shoes by the door because you
know
always
what?
Clean the house. You take off your shoes.
It also goes to that thing where how is it that I'm not able to tell you or to mention a problem or to say, okay, I'm thinking, how about we do 1, 2, 3? Come up with a suggestion or an idea. If I'm not able to talk to you, I'm,
because why? If we do not,
it's not the way.
If we do not spend quality time, we will not know each other enough to be that comfortable to speak your mind.
Yeah.
Because speaking your mind is never going to make your partner to leave you. If it is your partner, you should be speaking your mind every second that you get. That's your person right there. That's
moment.
you. That's the only time you are supposed to be you and not get judged. So if you are with your person, you can't speak your mind, you're not spending time. Because if you are spending time with someone, they will open up.
Exactly.
And when they open up, they will let you know the real person, no matter how much you're scared to lose them or no matter how much whatever. But you will know. You don't have to live in fear because knowing somebody, you know how to deal with them. The trick is in knowing someone so that you will know that, can I live with this or not? And for you to know that you need quality time, because what happens these days, okay, I have examples of weddings that have people who met 3 months down the line, got pregnant with a baby, got married. There's people who met 6 months down the line they got married. There's people who dated for 5 years, then got married later on. Then there's people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean.
But here's the thing.
Your fairy tale is a fairy tale.
Here's the thing. This is what I've noticed. You guys, there is information everywhere. Google, whatever your source is.
Yeah.
Challenge my numbers, okay? Because internet, there's always sources. But there's people who met after 6 months, got married, right?
Yeah.
Divorced after 10 years. There's people who dated for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Knew each other very, very well. Got married after that. Never look back because you already knew, okay, this person is fine. Then there is a certain thing whereby some people meet in 6 months, right? Get married, live happily ever after. Some people date for 5 years, get married for 6 months, and it's over. Why? Because during that time, it can be 5 years, but I was busy the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I was a busy person. We never really spent quality time to see who you are. Within that 5 years, so it's always tomorrow is a better day. Tomorrow is
There's a saying that I heard, which was said by Mr. Tyler Perry himself, that before you get into, especially like when you come to marriage now, before you get married to someone, you need to at least see them in their 4th season. You need to see them when they're mad, when they're sad, when they're broke, when all those those major emotions.
Quality time. That's when you see all of those things, because now
those weekends that you be spending over at Bays, that's the time. Exactly, that's the time, because yes, normally they say
leave your phone, put your phone aside.
If you're not living together, of course, those are like your mini, it's like a series for you, basically. Trial. Your mini, snippets of how it is, because obviously the first time you stay over is gonna be the difference from the 7th time that you stay over, because you've been there long enough that, okay, now this is basically like, home number 2, and then you're getting comfortable. So now you being you, because it's my house. Basically, you being you, but then that's where it's the right time to be like, okay, you've been here so many times that this is new to me. I've never seen this type of thing. Is this a thing? Or, how come, you can notice. That's why sometimes they even say, I don't know if we did mention it in the previous episode, when you're checking your partner's phone, where you don't just check for no reason. There has to be a feeling, something, there's an action that comes off that be like, this is not what it is.
Here's the thing.
But you need to always be around me for me to even notice that shit.
Guys, here's something. The importance of quality time in a relationship is equivalent to the sex in a relationship.
Basically.
Because you can't just come at 4:30, come to my house and give me some ass,
and then leave.
4:45.
Like it's a booty call, like we're just friends with benefits. Like I'm just here to give you these peaches, and you just give me an eggplant.
That's it.
It's not a trade.
It's like a delivery service.
It's a trade transaction.
We're not talking about that. That's
you come, you give me these peaches. I'm here. I swap with you some eggplant.
Exactly. That's
it. And then we no. We need to make whatever, a fruit salad and a vegetable salad,
need to know,
and indulge in that and see what we like and get to know each other. It's the same thing as when you have sex. That thing where they differentiate. The way there's when you just you have sex and you just get off like, oh, bye, I'm done. Or that one where you actually stay inside, you cuddle a little bit and you have a conversation, pillow talk they call it. That's something that shows that, oh, okay, I'm not just here for your instrument. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a thing of basically quality time is being able to shut out the world for you for a certain period of time.
Yeah.
I know we live in a world where hustling is tough. We gotta keep our phones open in case we get a business deal somewhere, an opportunity somewhere. We're always looking because it's hard to make it. You always gotta keep your ears on the ground and everything. But there's a point where you say, no. As much as I am hustling, at this moment in time, this is me and my baby. You shut down the whole world, and your whole world becomes your babe.
I mean, it's a part of your life that
quality time. Analyze,
important.
because investing in your partner is also a sort of investment that pays out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because depending on which one you invest in, you will get results later on with the bigger decisions you make.
If it's the right person,
and you only
go
know
a couple of episodes back, your vision as a couple, that's what comes back to play. If you both have the same idea of a future, and that, okay, we're business oriented, both of us. Doesn't matter what type of business.
And how will you know that?
Because you spend quality time.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're with each other enough to learn these types of things.
You're idiot. You know you're idiot very well. You're like, this is an idiot. I'm dating an idiot, but you don't want to leave that idiot alone because you know you're idiot. You spend time with your idiot.
You spend time like, oh my gosh, he's crazy.
This is my idiot.
I mean, you spend time with this person, and when you can round it off, it comes off as crazy. To someone else, it sounds somehow.
Sense.
But when you say, when you say crazy, you know what you're talking about. But that's another rule within Awesome Thoughts. You don't need to explain your relationship to nobody.
It doesn't need to make sense to anybody.
It doesn't have to make sense to nobody.
For it to make you happy.
You know what's what, and that's that. End of story. Period.
Period. That's a punchline there.
Exactly.
So this goes to show.
Period.
Yeah, this goes to show that nothing beats quality time. You see, when someone says, this one is for the guys, I want to give the guys an upper hand on this one.
Already. Okay.
The guys are gonna love this one, and they're gonna agree with me.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You guys make us look like we are reaching out whenever we say to you, when are you gonna visit me?
No. Well, no.
But the thing is, we just want to spend quality time.
Okay.
Before we step into anything and start knowing whatever
wait.
We just want to spend quality time.
Rewind for a second. For a second now. I get what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. But here's the thing. Those messages come, right, when you're going to visit me. When I visit you, what happens? It's basically almost like watching 30 minutes of a movie. Hump. We don't even finish that movie. Or we do. I don't know. But then after that, we don't even have a conversation. Or let me take you to the taxis. Or let me request. During so there's no quality time there. You just called me for some booty, but you didn't want to say. You know what I'm saying? That's where what do you want comes in. Check that episode out. Because how come I'm out here, I gave you all these peaches. My bag of peaches, these sweet ass peaches is gone. And you didn't tell me, and you out here on some when you gonna visit me? No, bruh, because I'm out here sharing with you and you ain't sharing back.
But here's the thing. I would like to actually strongly.
You fed me physically, but not emotionally.
I would strongly like to challenge that opinion that you just added right there. Do you know what I'm saying strongly?
Okay.
It's because you know that he's not gonna even take you to the Texas, but you still go there. Why would you go there? Because you know you're not appreciated. We're not. There is a guy who would actually take you to the Texas and even try as far as taking the taxi with you and dropping you somewhere closer. But you wouldn't want that guy. You would want that kind of guy who in the morning opens the door, you go out and he locks the door.
Oh my goodness.
and you're still gonna go back. You guys like bad boys.
Oh, no, okay, there are those
So,
girls, there are my sisters out there that be liking that, and I'm gonna pray for you guys every day. No, for real. Okay, I have no bad intention because I myself have been within that type of phase. So that's how I'm saying I'm gonna pray for you so that you can snap out of it fast enough. Because I've also been in some type of haze, and in any type of situation. But you get into that situation where you don't see stuff, and you're thinking, no, I need to continue. I need to continue here.
But they're treating you like trash.
But exactly, and you're not realizing because you have the bigger picture in your head. That's what you're focused on, what you're thinking in your head. But that is not the right candidate.
Basically, you are in a relationship alone.
Yeah,
But if you
So you're not
spend
gonna
enough
get what you're
quality
looking
time,
for
if
there.
you spend enough quality time, you'll see it because the signs are there. Sometimes you might be slow to read them, but if you do spend quality time, you'll be like, no man, this is unusual. Why? No man. You know that thing where you end up asking somebody like, no man, I know it's like this, but
yeah, exactly. You know what's what.
because it comes from spending time with someone, knowing them inside out before you can just make out any decision. Yes, sometimes I know guys would like to say, okay, before I spend so much money on you and take you to the movies, come to my place, let me see what you are,
I mean,
but
there was okay, I'm not gonna
let's
really
spend
say
quality
who said
time and
this.
see if we are compatible.
Oh yeah.
And then if we are compatible next week,
But
we're going to
quality
the
time is
movies.
not a way as a pickup line, okay?
Nice.
It's not. Come to my house is not a pickup line.
Yeah, it's not.
It doesn't sound right.
Quality time can be at the aquarium. Quality
Exactly.
time can be at a park, Just
The zoo.
walking without the delusion of right now we're gonna do it after this, Just to analyze the person, to hear,
Yeah.
listen to them. Strong opinions. Sometimes some people might like politics, some people like soca, sometimes
I don't know.
you need to know all that,
Yeah.
so that you don't out here be mad when it's a Sunday afternoon. I got my 15 friends over and we're watching soccer and you don't even like soccer. You've never had it. Like you wanna hang yourself. That you know what I'm saying?
I wanna hang you
Yeah.
and your 15 friends.
15 friends.
Because what the hell, guys?
Yeah.
But I thought of something and I'm just like, sometimes we know what's what, and we just need to focus on making sure that we come together. Because I don't know if you understand the phrase that I'm gonna say right now. I miss you, even though I've been with you. You know what I'm saying? That thing where
Yeah, you can stay under one roof and
there's a
still
lot of things
miss each other.
that's going on and that's happening, but I miss you in the sense that we need to be just
Quality
us
time.
together.
Let's go out, weekend
we used
away.
to be fools back then, and those fools still exist. Remember, like I said,
Yeah.
I'm growing, but I'm still me. You know what I'm saying? It's just it needs a certain
Kids, responsibilities
aroma
grow.
to come out. Exactly. All those things come to play, and it kind of clouds you. Either
But you
it's
still wanna have
grinding
fun.
together, trying to make money together. Coming up with business plans and all these things that the list is full, but if you can try to find that time to let's just be us. You have to make time. Yes, make the time.
Weekend away, holidays, whatever.
Wherever you go, even if you're in the house and you
cheapest
have
lodge
to.
by the corner, nobody's gonna know. But
Here's the
as long
thing.
as you guys gonna enjoy
Even
it,
if you're in the house and you have to lie to the rest of the world and say, no, I'm in a faraway place.
I'm
That's
not
still
here.
fine. You know what I'm saying?
just
Because
be together.
you're just doing it for you and your sake and the sake of your relationship, so that you can learn the progress that each of you have made.
Exactly.
And how you've grown, and if there's any change, and just to acknowledge that and to embrace it, and not be surprised the next time when somebody's acting within their newness and you're like, oh, you've changed in that type
but
of
you were
sense.
there the whole time.
Exactly. So let's try to make sure and prioritize quality time with each other, you know.
Guys,
and
there is always. Here's the thing.
What's
here's
different
the thing.
if there's anything new?
Here's the thing that I would like to emphasize to people, because we always like to play victim as people, you know.
Yeah.
If I'm the one who's responsible for changing, I would always want people to understand why I changed.
Exactly.
You know, if I am the one who lost the person because they changed, I will always want the world to understand and take my side on why that person changed and I didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though I was right there. So here's the thing. We grow. We never stop growing.
Yeah.
Right? And every action is a reaction. So whatever things we did ever since and decisions that we are still taking even now, they still affect our tomorrow. Whether you are hitched or not, whether you're single or not, whether you have a friend or not. But if you have that special somebody, someone who you can tell that to on a daily basis, as you are growing and changing, instead of starting to feel bad on why you are changing, they will be loving the person you are becoming and even helping for you,
embracing you,
change for the better, to be you, to grow, you know what I'm saying? Because they know your story, they've been with you, you spend enough quality time with them for them to understand, you know?
Exactly.
So it is important. No matter how much you feel you need new friends, sometimes you don't. All you just need is to actually open up and be true to yourself, because sometimes this is the thing. We feel betrayed by our own. We feel not listened to by our own. But sometimes we are the ones who are actually not listening. So here's the thing. Take your own, go away, reconnect.
Yeah.
You don't need to make new friends every day for you to
Cast
start
out all the
offloading.
third
You don't need
voices,
for you to start
parties.
taking out your emotions and telling your story to the whole Twitter page. And no, you don't need that. You don't need that. You just need to reconnect with the soul person that makes you feel like offloading, then offload.
I mean, those Twitter pages are gonna just tell you lies. They're just gonna be like, they mislead you, you know. And then tomorrow when you come back and you complain, be like, you listen to us. Are you serious? So, you know, and then it looks like you're an idiot. No, so, you know, that's why
that time you genuinely need it.
You need to, exactly, you need to listen to yourself, and you need to know the platforms that you're asking for these types of things. That's why maybe going on to the Relationship Talks with Awesome Thoughts group will be
a good start.
A great start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy how we didn't mention this within the beginning.
Yeah, but it's
everything's happening. You all know where to catch us, guys. You know, just check Awesome Thoughts. Just type Awesome Thoughts. Something's gonna pop up.
Quality time with your kids. You
know?
start knowing your kids very well.
Within that quality time, guys, within that quality time that we make sure that we have, let's heal together. Individually we heal, but together we heal as well, and we become a great union. So forever, let's heal, guys.
Hola.
Peace out.